Hello and good morning. This morning when I filmed this. That's why I said that. Anyway, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie, and for today's video, we are watching the Omen. I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know if I've seen this one, to be honest. Part of me feels like I have, but it's another one of those that I feel like maybe I've just seen enough clips from it online that it feels like I've seen this one. I do know that it's about a husband and wife that adopt a little boy named Damien, who people around him start to die. And so they look into his background and believe that they have adopted the Antichrist. So it'll be interesting to watch this one for, I do think it is the first time, probably, and let you guys know what my thoughts are on it. It's definitely what I've wanted to see before, so I'm excited to actually watch it today. And yeah, I'll be back with my thoughts. Okay, so just finished with watching, and I'm not sure how I feel about this one, to be honest. I did watch it just for free on YouTube. The quality wasn't great, so that was kind of a bummer, but, and this may be an unpopular opinion on this film, it was a little slow. I mean, there's obviously some big moment scenes. There's, ones I feel like everybody kind of knows about. There's obviously the scene with his first nanny hanging herself that of course I've seen. I'm sure everyone has seen clips of that scene a million times. So that bit was kind of ruined for me because I already knew about that one, and I feel like that's a scene that would maybe have more impact if you don't know about it. And then there's some other, moments in there. There's obviously the part where they try to take him to church and he freaks out. And then when they go to the safari park and all the animals freak out. So there's kind of those big moments that are, there to kind of be okay, there's definitely something weird going on with this kid. And you obviously have this priest that's hey, your child's the Antichrist. But for the majority of this film, it just runs very slow. There's not a whole lot of action going on. Which, I mean, not everybody needs to have, and not every film needs to have. In a lot of cases, it works for me. I just wasn't feeling it. Though, I will say that things do definitely pick up roughly around the, I think, hour mark. This film's about an hour, almost 2 hours. It's an hour 50-ish. And so, a little less than 2 hours. And about the first hour mark, it definitely picks up. You have a photographer that comes into play who, I guess he works for the family. I guess I should specify a little background. The father is the ambassador for London, the United States ambassador for London. Gets hired as that at the beginning of the film. The wife finds out that she is pregnant, but he is told that she miscarries, but is told by a priest at the hospital that he can adopt a child and just basically lie to the mother, and she never needs to know, which is horrible. Don't do that to your significant other. But that's what he does, and that's how they get Damien, this little evil child. And so you have this photographer who I guess works for the embassy, or at least like the London government. I don't really know, but he's there at all these events and where like bad things happen, and he takes these photos that eventually you find out kind of predict their deaths, which I really liked that aspect. I like things like that. Obviously, like I love the Final Destination franchise, and they use photography a lot in the third one, and so I really like that aspect, and things definitely pick up from there. You have them kind of trying to, you have the father, the ambassador, and the photographer working together to try to figure out exactly who Damien is, exactly what happened at the hospital when he was born, and exactly what the hell is going on. And I liked all of those aspects. I thought that the last bit of it definitely picked up more. It does start to slow down for a little bit, but then it does pick back up. I've obviously already given spoilers, so I'm just gonna give some more, so sorry if you have not seen this film. I will say I was surprised by the death of the mother. I really didn't expect her to die. I thought that she would be like a character that made it through this. I kind of expected the father more so too, which, again, spoiler alert, he does at the end of the film. He gets shot by the police, but I was surprised by the mother's death happening, and things do really just kind of keep going from there. So yeah, I did end up enjoying the last bit of the film, the last like 50 minutes or so. So not a complete and total waste, and I didn't completely hate the film or like not enjoy it at all. I don't know if it's for me. Maybe I'll give it another try later on. I wasn't feeling this one as much, unfortunately, even though I did like kind of that last bit. And I will say, like, that last shot that you have, where they're at the funeral of the father and mother, being buried together, which is sad, but also kind of heartwarming, I guess. And you get this last shot of Damien, who has now been adopted by the President of the United States. And he's like smiling, 'cause he knows, and you're just like, oh shit. And it just like completely confirms that he is this like evil Antichrist baby. That is definitely like a very intense shot. And I never, like, I've seen that of him like smiling all creepy, but I never knew where in the film it pops up. So it's definitely so that was definitely pleasant to see that that's like the last shot of the film. So again, not like a complete total waste. It's just, I don't know. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. Maybe it's just not the film for me. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on The Omen in the comments below. I know that there is a remake version of this as well. Let me know your thoughts on that. And I mean, I know there are other films with this kind of like similar theme. So if you have any that you think that I should check out that I might enjoy, let me know those as well. If you did enjoy this, please do give a big old thumbs up. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content. And I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye!